Hello and welcome to Coin Lady channel. As a follower of Charles Gasparino, he has some thoughts. We'll be talking about this specific question in a bit. How much return on investment did Ripple investors anticipate getting from buying XRP from the company's executive sales? Is Ripple experiencing a renaissance in light of the web monetization platform that former CTO Stephen Thomas established? Getting to today's most pressing issue like China, should the United States outlaw cryptocurrency? To find out more, I ask that you kindly read on to the conclusion. According to Charles Gasparino, the hype surrounding Ripple's XRP sales is overblown. The senior correspondent did so in a tweet yesterday, combining three prongs of the Howey test: an investment of money with the expectation of profits to be derived from the profit of others. Notably, Gasparino ignored the SE-calm prong, which says the investment must be in the common enterprise. All four defined an investment contract for Howey. An asset that is sold becomes S-security when the purchaser has a reasonable expectation of profits to be derived from the efforts of others. What profits were XRP buyers of Ripple exec sales expecting from Ripple itself? Serious question as the SEC case continues. In an indirect response to Gasparino's tweet, Gasparino penned, "In response, a number of users revealed that they, too, are among the many who invested in Ripple without first understanding it, either because it was inexpensive or because they appreciated its practicality." Others challenged the correspondent's framing because he failed to take into account a key element of the Howey test. Lawyer and XRP supporter Bill Morgan argued that, contrary to what Ripple claims, which has been independently verified by an expert, Ripple is under no legal obligation to raise the price of XRP. Though Gasparino seems to be trying to make a case for Ripple's XRP sales representing unregistered securities, this does not support SEC allegations that XRP, the token of the purported investment contract, is a security. This was recently reaffirmed in a Twitter thread by attorney John E. Deaton, who is representing thousands of XRP holders in the SEC case against Ripple as a friend of the court. Deaton claims that just because Ripple has offered and sold XRP as a security in the past or even does so today does not make XRP a security. Deaton refers to the court's recent ruling in SEC versus LBR. Why? Deaton claims the judge explicitly stated that secondary market sales of LBR credits were not covered by his ruling in favor of the SEC. Legal representation for LBC testified at the hearing, and they claim the judge ordered the SEC to publicly declare that LBC is not a security. It follows a paper written by contracts attorney Louis Cohen that demonstrates how the courts have never before ruled that the asset underlying an investment contract is a security under the law governing securities. When approached by the SEC, Ripple had indicated its willingness to settle the matter in exchange for clarification regarding XRP. There has been briefing for over 2 years, and now we wait for the judge's decision. Although Gasparino's opinion on the Ripple case has been widely criticized, he has persisted in sharing his thoughts on the topic. Recently, he claimed that the SEC was misallocating its resources by targeting Ripple while FTX engaged in potentially fraudulent behavior. To be among the first to know about any new developments involving XRP, be sure to subscribe to our channel and enable push notifications. Stephen Thomas, the former CTO of Ripple and the creator of the web monetization platform Coil, has announced that the service will be shutting down. Stephen Thomas, CEO of Coil, announced the development. The announcement that Ripple had invested in the web monetization platform Coil made headlines in 2019. X in Ripple Coil received a grant of 1 billion XRP from Spring, Ripple's investment arm, to help get things rolling. Along with Stephen Thomas, Spring contributed to Coil's $4 million seed round. Coil was created to facilitate the monetization of online content by authors and artists. If a creator publishes their work to a website that supports Coil, users will be able to stream it and pay for it automatically. Coil uses the full ledger protocol to instantly stream XRP micropayments to creators as part of the subscription. There is a Twitter screenshot of an open letter written by Stephen Thomas explaining his decision to the community. Competing offers on Coil's Thomas said, "Farewell, but not goodbye." According to him, Turn Ledger was just an idea when Coil was founded in 2018, and it has undergone tremendous growth over the past 5 years. It is time for the entire Ledger Foundation, an impartial organization, to take charge of the protocol's future development. What Thomas said as a result of this shift, and in order to devote more resources to the overall Ledger's development, COIL has ceased active product development. Commencing on the 2nd of February. After March 15, 2023, COIL will no longer be accepting new members. In the not-too-distant future, the website will start functioning entirely. Full internet functionality, user-powered web monetization, and other applications are on the horizon. In his talk, Thomas discussed future endeavors. The former CTO of Ripple also mentioned that he will remain active at the internal Ledger Foundation in the role of chairperson of the board, so his work on Interledger will not be interrupted. Stephen Thomas responded to a user who wanted to know what became of the 250 million XRP donation by saying, "Most of it was in the form of a fund that we could draw from. That sum was never transferred out of Ripple. This COIL is beginning to unwind now. They'll probably use the money for something else now." The $100 million to enter Ledger was the largest expenditure deducted from the fund. Here we get to the meat of the matter. Should the United States ban cryptocurrencies like China has? Ripple's general counsel, Stuart Alberti, has responded to Charlie Munger's recent comments in which he called for the US government to ban crypto in the same way that China has. The 99-year-old investor and billionaire Munger made his remarks public in an opinion piece for the Wall Street Journal back in February. The cryptocurrency market is a gambling contract that has flourished due to a lack of regulation, according to Munger, who does not consider cryptocurrencies to be a security commodity or currency. Cryptocurrencies are neither a currency nor a commodity nor a security. Instead, you've entered into a gambling contract with a house edge of nearly 100%. He remarked that this was unusual for a country in which states competed only in how little they regulated gambling contracts. Later, Berkshire Hathaway's vice chairman urged the federal government to pass legislation to limit crypto's growth in the United States. Munger argued that the United States could learn from the Chinese crypto ban and the English response to a terrible depression in the early 1700s. Members of the cryptocurrency community have taken to Twitter in response to Munger's comments, where many of them have been critical of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Critic. The general counsel of Ripple, Colm Aldred, chimed in on the conversation yesterday, tweeting that he was surprised Munger made the comment at a time when it's not April Fool's Day to suggest that the American billionaire investor was joking. Alberti said that Munger's op-ed in the Wall Street Journal was one of the most preposterous things he had ever read. Ripple's general counsel, on the other hand, is one of the most outspoken advocates for cryptocurrencies. He is not shy about putting cryptocurrency critics in their place. Since the beginning of Ripple and the SEC's legal battle, Alberti has frequently criticized the SEC in public for failing to provide regulatory clarity. Recently, he claimed that the SEC is unwilling to compromise on protecting its own turf at the expense of these American investors who are interested in cryptocurrencies but are demanding more clear regulations. He argued that the SEC sees Billy Club swinging to protect its turf at the expense of the over 40 million Americans participating in the crypto economy was counterproductive, and instead argued that regulatory clarity for crypto was what was needed. This is the final segment of the video. Please show your appreciation by giving the video a like if you found it entertaining. Don't forget to click that notification bell and subscribe. To a great extent, this aids me in navigating YouTube's formula. You can help enlighten others just as you have been enlightened by sending this video to as many people as you can. Okay, guys, let's broadcast this information far and wide. If you're serious about cryptocurrency, you won't want to miss a single piece of our content. Talk to you tomorrow about the breaking news that affects us all. In the end, please like and subscribe my channel if you enjoyed it. See you later, bye.